Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for game number 2 of the Cowgirls Classic between the Bandera Bulldogs and your Dehennis Cowgirls, live here on Dehennis Athletics on Facebook and also on YouTube. I'd like to say thank you to all of our sponsors: Main Street Mercantile, Cowboy Pest Control Services, Triple Borough Show Pigs, Utopia Ranch Realty, South Texas Regional Training Center, and Medina Electric Co-op. Once again, we're here live from Dehennis High School for game number 2 between the Bandera Bulldogs and your Dehennis Cowgirls. Setting the lineup for your Dehennis Cowgirls in the circle. Getting the start is number 8, Peyton Burrow. Behind the plate, catcher number 5, Kayla Looper. At first base, Brighton Beard. At second base, Jolie Frosch. At shortstop, Mabry Herman. At third base, Alicia Garcia. In the outfield from left to right, Kenna Herman, Jessa Frosch, and Tori Johnson. As the Cowgirls take the field. Once again, getting the start in the circle is number 8, Peyton Burrow. Behind the plate, Kayla Looper. Third base, Alicia Garcia. Shortstop, Mabry Herman. Second base, Jolie Frosch. First base, Brighton Beard. In the outfield from left to right, Kenna Herman, Jessa Frosch, and Tori Johnson. First pitch from Burrow coming up is high for ball 1. Ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes on the batter. Third pitch from Burrow makes it count 2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch outside for ball 3. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Brings the count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff batter for the Lady Bulldogs. Peyton Burrow in the circle for the Cowgirls. Wind up in the pitch. Swung on, hit. And it's going to drop in over the head of Herman at shortstop. So the leadoff batter starts off with the single. Pitch from Burrow in the dirt for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes on the batter. Batter squared around, fouled it off. Brings the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs, runner on first. Wind up in the pitch from Burrow is high for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike on the batter. Ball's in the dirt, gets by the catcher. Runner advances to second. And it's going to be ball 4. So runner's now on first and second for the Bulldogs. We're going to have a courtesy runner check in for the runner at first. So runners on first and second for the Bulldogs. Peyton Burrow getting the start in the circle. Wind up in the pitch. High and outside for ball 1. Swung on, hit. And Frosch makes a good effort. The runner advances home and scores. Good effort by Jessup Frosch as the ball popped out of the glove. Pitch from Burrow is in there for a called strike. Runners on first and second. The pitch high for ball 1. Brings the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice hard hit to left field. Herman fires it in. And another run will score for the Bulldogs. And now the catcher, Kayla Looper, will call time, go speak with Burrow. So once again, we'd like to take this time to thank all of our sponsors: Main Street Mercantile, Cowboy Pest Control Services, Triple Borough Show Pigs, Utopia Ranch Realty, South Texas Regional Training Center, and Medina Electric Co-op. This is game number 2 of the Cowgirl Classic. Top of the first. Runners on first and second for the Bulldogs. Burrow with the pitch in the dirt. Looper fires it over to third, and the runner gets there safely under the tag. The pitch from Burrow, swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch just misses, ball 2. Good stop by Looper. Brings the count to 3 balls and 1 strike. The pitch from Burrow. Swung on, hit to right field. Fielded by Johnson. Johnson going to fire it in the first. And another run comes in for the Bulldogs. With runners on the corners for Bandera. The pitch from Burrow. Low for ball 1. One up in the pitch, swung on, fouled. Back. Brings the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. A pitch. High for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch in there for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the batter. No outs, top of the first. Bulldogs scored 3 runs here. The pitch in there for a called strike 3. That's the first strikeout for Burrow today. So 1 out, runners on the corners. Pitch from Burrow, swing and a miss for strike 1. The pitch high for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out here in the top of the first. Runners on first and third. Burrow with the pitch. Hit, fielded by Herman at short. Bobbles it, and then she tried to toss it to Jolie, and Jolie bobbled it. So another run comes in and scores on the error. Runners on first and second for the Bulldogs. First pitch in there by Burrow is called strike. Ball's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first and second with 1 out. The pitch from Burrow. Swung on, hit, fielded by Frost at second. Fires it over to first to Beard for out number 2. Now the head coach from Bandera is going to appeal the call, ask for help. And the runner is out at first. So 2 outs, runners on second and third. Peyton Burrow in the circle for the Cowgirls. Kayla Looper behind the plate. Wind up in the pitch. In the dirt for ball 1. Leisha Garcia at third. Maybe Herman at shortstop. Jolie Frosch at second. Brighton Beard at first. Now field from left to right. Kenner Herman, Jessa Frosch, and Tori Johnson. Batter swings. Looper fields it, fires it over to first for out number 3. But the Bulldogs leave 2 runners stranded, bring 4 across. You're watching the Ennis Cowgirls softball.
We like to describe Main Street Mercantile as a little piece of heaven with a wild streak. We started with the dream to bring a fabulous and unique gift selection to our small town and rural community. We have trendy clothing, home decor, accessories, and so much more. We are a destination worth a trip. Just ask anybody who's been here. Located on Highway 90 just outside of Hondo, stop in today to your new favorite store.
Cowboy Pest Control Services. With over 17 years experience in the pest control industry, Dale Zera with Cowboy Pest Control Services has seen and solved most every insect issue that you may be facing. From ants and roaches to spiders and scorpions, Dale has handled them. And when termites decide to move in with you, Dale has a solution for that also. Call 830-931-5542 and talk to Dale about any insect-related problems you may be having, and he will get to work fixing it. Also, if you need a wood-destroying insect report for the seller property, he does that too. Best of luck to the Cowboys and Cowgirls from Cowboy Pest Control Services. Triple Borough Show Pigs, proud supporters of your D'Hanis Cowboys and Cowgirls. If you're interested in the show pig, make sure to contact Tommy Burrow or visit the farm. You can reach him at 210-216-8655. Once again, Triple Borough Show Pigs. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Leading off the inning for the Cowgirls, number 5, the catcher, Kayla Looper, followed by the shortstop, number 2, Mabry Herman, and the pitcher, number 8, Peyton Burrow. First pitch coming up to Looper. In there for a called strike. No balls and 1 strike on the leadoff batter for the Cowgirls, Kayla Looper. The pitch, Looper with a nice hard hit to center. So Looper will get the inning started with a single. Up next is the shortstop, number 2, Mabry Herman. First pitch high for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes on Herman. Looper on first. Pitch outside for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes on Herman. Wind up in the pitch in the dirt for ball 3. And Kayla Looper is going to stand up at second, safe. 3-0 pitch. In there for a called strike. 3 balls, 1 strike on Herman. Looper on second. Wind up in the pitch. Inside for ball 4. So Herman draws the walk. Advances to first base and brings up the pitcher, number 8, Peyton Burrow, to the plate. First pitch coming up to Burrow. In there for a called strike. Strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes on Burrow. With Looper on second, Herman on first. The pitch outside for ball 1. And Looper is going to be safe at third. As both runners advance, Herman advances to second, Looper to third. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Peyton Burrow at the plate. The pitch, Burrow with a nice hard hit. Fielded by the shortstop, fires it over to first for the out. She brings in a run on the overthrow. Herman will come in and score. So with 1 out, Looper and Herman come in and score. It's going to bring up the center fielder, number 12, Jessa Frosch. First pitch, she swings and fouls it off. Wind up in the pitch. Frosch swings. Nice high hit ball to center field. And it's caught for out number 2. Up next is second baseman, number 3, Jolie Frosch. At the plate for the Cowgirls. Pitch. In there for a called strike. Wind up in the pitch. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Looper and Herman have scored on the Peyton Burrow hit. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Outside, ball 2. So deuces across the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. The pitch in the dirt for ball 3. Brings the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Wind up in the pitch. Frosch with a nice hard hit down right field side. It's going to go foul. Full count on Jolie Frosch. A pitch. High for ball 4. Brings up the third baseman, number 1, Alicia Garcia. Wind up in the pitch. In there for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike. Jolie Frosch standing on first. Alicia Garcia at the plate. A pitch. Low for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. A pitch. In there for a called strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes as Frosch steals second. The pitch. High for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. Alicia Garcia at the plate for the Cowgirls. A 2-2 pitch. Swung. Fielded by the shortstop. Bobbled. Fires it over to first. Garcia's going to be safe at first. So the Cowgirls will have runners on the corners. As Frosch advances to third. Garcia reaches on the single. And it's going to bring up the senior number 13, Brighton Beard, to the plate for the Cowgirls. First pitch is in there for a strike. As Garcia advances to second. Pitch outside for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike on Brighton Beard. The pitch outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Alicia Garcia on second. Jolie Frosch on third. And Brighton Beard at the plate for the Cowgirls. The pitch, swing and miss, strike 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. With Brighton Beard at the plate. A pitch. Low for ball 3. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Runners on second and third for the Cowgirls. The pitch. Low for ball 4. So load up the bases for the Hennis. As Beard draws the walk. So Jolie Frosch on third, Alicia Garcia standing on second, Brighton Beard on first, and now at the plate, the right fielder number 22, Tori Johnson. First pitch is a called strike. So no balls and 1 strike on Torrey Johnson. The pitch outside for ball one. One ball and one strike with 2 outs. Bases loaded. The pitch in there for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch swung on and hit foul down right field line. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes on Torrey Johnson. And wind up in the pitch. High for ball 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Bases loaded. And number 22, Torrey Johnson at the plate. Pitch. Johnson hits it. Fielded by the pitcher. For out number 3, as the Cowgirls leave 3 runners stranded, but bring 2 across. You're listening and watching the Hennis Cowgirls softball. We'll be right back. Utopia Ranch Realty. Welcome to the Texas Hill Country. Make sure to contact John Hutto if you're looking for that perfect place of land to build on, residential property, or that unique running water ranch. Utopia Ranch Realty has your interests covered. We provide a superior level of informed services, including market analysis, ranch management, game management, security, or construction. Matching your need is our goal. Contact John Hutto at 830-486-5888. Utopia Ranch Realty. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to start the top of the second, as the Lady Bulldogs lead the Cowgirls 4-2. Back out on the field for your Cowgirls. In the circle, number 8, Peyton Burrow. Behind the plate, number 5, Kayla Looper. At third base, Alicia Garcia. At shortstop, Mabry Herman. At second base, Jolie Frosch. At first base, Brighton Beard. And the outfield from left to right, Kenna Herman, Jessa Frosch, and Torrey Johnson. First pitch coming up from Burrow. Wind up. Swung on, hit, fielded by Beard at first for out number 1. Burrow with the pitch in the dirt for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And wind up in the pitch in there for a called strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out here in the top of the second. Burrow delivers a pitch in the dirt for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch swung on and fielded by Beard once again, as Brighton Beard fields back-to-back outs for the Cowgirls. So 2 outs. The pitch from Burrow in the dirt for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. The pitch high for ball 2. Ball gets by the catcher, Kayla Looper. It's going to bring the count to 3 balls and no strikes on the batter. The pitch high for ball 4. So the batter will advance to first base on the walk. Wind up in the pitch from Burrow. He's in there for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch swung on, hit, fielded by Garcia at first. Third fires it over to first for out number 3. You're watching the Hennis Cowgirl softball. We'll be right back. City of Hondo's South Texas Regional Training Center offers a multitude of on-site services, college courses for students looking to achieve their associate degree, vocational and technical programs such as patient care technician, welding, HVAC, and GED offered through Southwest Texas Junior College. Assistance with employment search, job trainings for youth and adults with workforce solutions, or transportation assistance provided by ACOG, ART's Transportation. For additional information, contact staff at 830-741-8347 or find them on Facebook at STRTC.
There's power in the simplest of actions, like one neighbor helping another, where everybody looks out for everybody else. Community is everything to your electric cooperative, and we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Medina Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to start the bottom of the second. Leading off the inning for the Cowgirls will be the left fielder, number 7, Kenna Herman. And then we're back to the top of the lineup with Kayla Looper. And the shortstop, maybe Herman. Once again, leading off the inning for the Cowgirls, the left fielder, Kenna Herman. First pitch inside for ball one. One ball, no strikes on Herman. Pitch outside for ball two. Brings the count to 3 balls and no strikes on Kenna Herman. Wind up in the pitch. In there for a called strike. So 3 balls and 1 strike on Herman. The wind up and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 brings the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Kenna Herman. Pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. And we're back to the top of the lineup with number 5, the catcher, Kayla Looper. Pitch is outside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes on the batter, Kayla Looper. A pitch, fouled back, brings the count to 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Here in the bottom of the second, Cowgirls down by 2, 4-2. A pitch high for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. A pitch high for ball 3. Three balls and 1 strike on Kayla Looper. Pitch swung on and it's going to land foul. So full count on Looper. Wind up in the pitch. Outside for ball 4. So Looper draws the walk and makes her way towards first base. And it's going to bring up the senior shortstop number 2, Maybe Herman, to the plate. A pitch outside for ball 1. One ball, no strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. As Kayla Looper advances to second. A pitch. Herman with a nice hard hit to left field. Bobbles off the left fielder. Looper's going to come in and score. Herman's going to make her way towards second. An RBI double for Mabry Herman, as she trades places with Kayla Looper at second. Up next is the pitcher, number 8, Peyton Burrell. First pitch in there for a called strike. Burrell hits it up the middle, fielded by the shortstop, fires it over to first, and Burrell is going to reach safely as Herman advances to third. And up next is the center fielder, number 12, Jessa Frosch, with runners on the corners for the Cowgirls. Line up in the pitch, Frosch fouls it off. So no balls and 1 strike on the center fielder, Jessa Frosch. The pitch, high and inside for ball 1. As Burrell advances to second. Herman standing on third. Frosch at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out here in the bottom of the second. The pitch. Frosch squared around, pulled back, and in there. First called strike 2. Pitch inside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Mabry Herman standing on third. Peyton Burrell on second. Jessa Frosch at the plate. The pitch outside for ball 3 brings the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Frosch hits it, fielded by the pitcher, fires it over to first for the out, and Herman's going to come in and score. And the Cowgirls have tied this game up on the fielder's choice. And Burrell advances to third. And up next is the second baseman, number 3, Jolie Frosch. First pitch is high, gets by the catcher. One ball, no strikes on Jolie Frosch. Once again, Peyton Burrell standing on third for the Cowgirls. The pitch outside for ball 2. The pitch hit down right field line is going to go foul. So 2 balls and 1 strike. One ball, 2 balls and 1 strike. Brings the count 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the second, Cowgirls have brought in 2 runs to tie this game here at 4 apiece. Peyton Burrow standing on third. The pitch. Frosch hits it, fielded by the first baseman. She's going to tag the bag for the out. And that'll be the 3rd out as we head to the top of the 3rd. Once again, the Cowgirls bring 2 runners across, leave 1 stranded. You're watching the Hennis Cowgirls softball. We'll be
We like to describe Main Street Mercantile as a little piece of heaven with a wild streak. We started with the dream to bring a fabulous and unique gift selection to our small town and rural community. We have trendy clothing, home decor, accessories, and so much more. We are a destination worth a trip. Just ask anybody who's been here. Located on Highway 90 just outside of Hondo, stop in today to your new favorite store.
Cowboy Pest Control Services. With over 17 years experience in the pest control industry, Dale Zera with Cowboy Pest Control Services has seen and solved most every insect issue that you may be facing. From ants and roaches to spiders and scorpions, Dale has handled them. And when termites decide to move in with you, Dale has a solution for that also. Call 830-931-5542 and talk to Dale about any insect-related problems you may be having, and he will get to work fixing it. Also, if you need a wood-destroying insect report for the seller property, he does that too. Best of luck to the Cowboys and Cowgirls from Cowboy Pest Control Services. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to start the top of the 3rd. Cowgirls have come back to tie this game at 4 apiece. Live here from the Hennis High School for the Cowgirl Classic. This is the Cowgirls' 2nd game of the day and final. They'll be back in action Saturday, when they host Divine at 1 p.m. and they'll face Hondo at 4 p.m. Back in the circle for the Cowgirls, Peyton Burrow. Behind the plate, Kayla Looper. First pitch coming up. Swing and a miss, strike 1. At first base, Brighton Beard. Second base, Jolie Frosch. Shortstop, Mabry Herman. At third base, Alicia Garcia. In the outfield from left to right, Kenna Herman, Jessa Frosch, and Tori Johnson. So no balls and 2 strikes on the batter. Winding for the pitch. Outside for ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. Ball's hit. And it's going to land in fair. So a leadoff single for the batter. And head coach Jose Maracina is going to call time. So we're going to take a timeout with them. You're watching the Hennis Cowgirls softball. Triple Bro Show Pigs, proud supporters of your Hennis Cowboys and Cowgirls. If you're interested in the show pig, make sure to contact Tommy Burrow or visit the farm. You can reach him at 210-216-8655. Once again, Triple Bro Show Pigs. Back to play we go. Remaining in the circle for the Cowgirls, number 8, Peyton Burrow. Kayla Looper behind the plate. Top of the third. Leadoff batter for the Bulldogs reached first. On a single to right. First pitch from Burrow is in there for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes on the batter. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Wind up in the pitch. Swung on and hit foul. Down third baseline. Brings the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. The runner on first. Wind up in the pitch. Low for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Low for ball 4. So runners now on first and second for the Bulldogs. Pitch from Burrow, high for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. On the batter, runners on first and second. Pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. Looper fires it over to third and throws her out. Oh, they're gonna call her safe. They're gonna say that she slid under the tag. Now, head coach Jose Martinez is going to ask the umpire to get some help. From here, it appeared that Kayla had gunned her down. But runners now on second and third for the Bulldogs. Pitch is in there for a ball. So 2 balls and 1 strike on the batter. The pitch from Burrow, low for ball 3. Three balls and 1 strike. Runners on second and third. Burrow with the pitch. Low for ball 4. It's going to load up the bases for the Bulldogs. With no outs here in the top of the third. Peyton Burrow in the circle for the Cowgirls. The pitch. Swung on and hit down right field. Going to land in front of Tori Johnson. Johnson's going to fire it in to Burrow. Fires it over to third. Runner's going to be safe. Bases remain loaded for the Bulldogs as a run comes in to score on the hit. Pitch from Burrow. Gets by the catcher. And another run will come in and score for the Bulldogs as the runners advance to second and third. So 1 ball, no strikes on the batter. Burrow delivers the pitch. Swung on, hit deep to left. And it's going to go foul. Sorry, I was unable to zoom out for that. So 1 ball, 1 strike with runners on second and third. Burrow with the pitch. Nice hard hit. Lands in front of Herman. 2 runs will score for the Bulldogs. And a stand-up double, RBI double for the batter. Burrow delivers a pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Ball outside. And the runner gets under the tag once again. One ball, 1 strike. Ball's hit, fielded by Herman at short, fires it over to first. Not in time. As another run will come in for the Bulldogs. So runner on first, no outs. Bulldogs have brought 5 runs across here in the top. Pitch, nice hard hit over the head of Herman. Runner advancing to third, and he's gonna score. So the ball went over the fence as it bounced. So the runner's going to stay on second and third. Burrow with the pitch, high for ball 1. One ball, no strikes on the batter. Ball 2. Two balls and no strikes. Wind up in the pitch, hit foul into the Bandera dugout. Brings the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Wind up in the pitch, high for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Runners on second and third for the Bulldogs with no outs here in the top of the third. The pitch high for ball 4. So load up the bases. First pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. One ball, no strikes, bases loaded. The pitch, swung on and hit foul. Down left field line. So 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch, swung on, popped up, and Frost makes the catch at center field. Fires it at home, and the run will score on the tag up. So runners remain on first and second with 1 out. Burrow delivers a pitch, gets by catcher Looper. Runners advance to second and third. The pitch. Just miss. 2 balls and no strikes. A pitch from Burrow, outside for ball 3. And the batter is going to get hit by the pitch. So to load up the bases for the Bulldogs once again. Once again, we'd like to say thank you to all of our sponsors: Main Street Mercantile, Cowboy Pest Control Services, Triple Bro Show Pigs, Utopia Ranch Realty, South Texas Regional Training Center, and Medina Electric Co-op. Wind up in the pitch, low for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Ball 2. Two balls and no strikes on the batter. A pitch high for ball 3. Ball 4. So the runner from third will come in and score. As Ryan Majors will sub in for Jessa Frosch in center field. Bases loaded for the Bulldogs with 1 out. A pitch from Burrow, swung on and hit foul down third base line. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch inside and low for ball 1. Looper fires over to third. Runner gets back in time. 2 balls and 1 strike. On the batter with the bases loaded. The pitch high for ball 3. One up in the pitch, nice hard hit down to right field. Fielded by Johnson. And three runners will score for the Bandera Bulldogs. And the time has expired, so they will finish the inning. Pitch from Burrow inside for ball 1. Peyton Burrow with the pitch. Swung on. Fielded by Frosch at second, fires over to first to Beard for out number 2. Runner from second advances to third. Ball swung on, popped up. And Herman makes the catch out at short for the 3rd out. So we head to the bottom of the 3rd. Bulldogs bring 10 runs across. Leave runner stranded. You're watching the Hennis Cowgirls softball. We'll be right back. Utopia Ranch Realty. Welcome to the Texas Hill Country. Make sure to contact John Hutto if you're looking for that perfect place of land to build on, residential property, or that unique running water ranch. Utopia Ranch Realty has your interests covered. We provide a superior level of informed services, including market analysis, ranch management, game management, security, or construction. Matching your need is our goal. Contact John Hutto at 830-486-5888. Utopia Ranch Realty. City of Hondo's South Texas Regional Training Center offers a multitude of on-site services, college courses for students looking to achieve their associate degree, vocational and technical programs such as patient care technician, welding, HVAC, and GED offered through Southwest Texas Junior College, assistance with employment search, job trainings for youth and adults with workforce solutions, or transportation assistance provided by ACOG, ART's Transportation. For additional information, contact staff at 830-741-8347 or find them on Facebook at STRTC. Welcome back live from the Hennis High School Cowgirls Classic. We're at the final at bat for the Cowgirls as its time limit has expired. Leading off the inning is the third baseman, number 1, Alicia Garcia. First pitch coming up. Garcia with a nice hard hit to third, fires it over to first for out number 1. Up next is the first baseman, number 13, Brighton Beard. First pitch is high for ball 1. Wind up in the pitch. Beard swings, and it's caught by the shortstop for out number 2. Up next is the right fielder, number 22, Tori Johnson. First pitch, outside, ball 1. Pitch, and Johnson hits it to right field, and the catch is made for the final out of the game. So the Bandera Bulldogs will defeat the Hennis Cowgirls 14-4. We'd like to say thank you to all of our sponsors: Main Street Mercantile, Cowboy Pest Control Services, Triple Borough Show Pigs, Utopia Ranch Realty, South Texas Regional Training Center, and Medina Electric Co-op. So till next time, good night and God bless.